Mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang. Oh, we hangin', we bang, oh, we bangin'.
Oh, man, look at what we got. We got Pizza Hut, y'all. These are the meat lovers melts, pizza melts. It's my favorite. Yummy, delicious. What's up, Yummybitestv? Welcome back to another episode of Yummybitestv. Happy motherflipping Friday. We are having pizza melts from Pizza Hut. I think that's what these are called, y'all. I know that melt is in the, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. This is meat lovers, and we have our marinara sauces. I got an extra one. And yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. And I have some freshly made watermelon juice. Yes, y'all.
Me too.
And it's all right. It has a weird texture. I don't know. Have you tasted it?
It's creamy and frothy.
Is it supposed to be creamy? I don't know if I remember the last one being creamy. Yeah, it is very creamy. Anyway, you ready?
Yep. I'm gonna ask God to bless this food as we give thanks. Yeah, amen.
Amen. Oh, and I'm gonna be eating on these peppers right here. Hot chili peppers, y'all. These are bomb. Okay. Oh. This is why I'm never eating regular pizza again, just because of that crunch. Because literally, these are the best. Look at all that garlic. Do y'all see that? Look at the garlic on here. Freaking delicious. Dip that bad boy in there. Ooh-wee. Delicious. They did not put extra pepperoni. This look like extra pepperoni here?
No.
Yummy, delicious. That's what it looks like on the inside. But look at all that garlic and freaking butter. Oh, we ain't taking no thumbnail. I knew we was gonna forget doing the same thing. Whenever you do something for somebody, and I'm asking y'all this question too. Do you expect them to tell you thank you? Or do you even care? Or does it depend on what they ask for or whatever? Or whatever you did for them.
Yeah, I don't be looking for no thank you. I mean, it is polite to say thank you if somebody do something for you or whatever. But I don't be looking for it. Like, I'm definitely not one of the people that's like, you know, keeping tracks of the thank yous, and you ain't even say thank you, y'all. I didn't do it for the thank you.
You think people keep track of thank yous?
Some people
Or
probably
you
do.
just trying to be funny?
Some people probably do.
I don't know. I don't think anybody keeps track of thank yous.
No, but I mean, like somebody, like you like do something to somebody, and then like they don't say thank you, and you keep a mental note of that because it affected you.
That's crispy. Shout out to the lady that made these. She was in there by herself. I didn't get her name, but she was taking the orders, making the pieces, giving them to, like, she was the only one in there. I'm like, how?
She was running Pizza Hut by herself.
Yeah.
What?
I think last time I went in there was a man. He was running by himself. Like,
Wow.
they at least need to have one other person in there. Like, what if she gets robbed or something? Or
And is business that slow? One person can handle it?
oh yeah. Let me have some, please. Thank you.
Yeah, these are super crunchy.
I don't know why, but it seems like they're getting smaller. It seemed like they were bigger than this, like the last couple of times we had, but now they're just, I'm saying, there's not even enough filling.
Yeah, the filling is just sitting right here.
Yeah.
Top half, and ain't nothing down here.
You know what? It's probably, like, depending on who makes it for you. Maybe that's what it is.
I wouldn't be surprised if they cutting back on stuff, trying to, you know,
Yeah.
trying to stay afloat. It's probably why
Probably.
one person working. Just keep them closing.
I should have got some water. Only got this because I know it's healthy. It tastes funny to me. I don't know what it is. You look baby outside.
The strawberries have a funny texture too. Like,
Oh, the ones that you bought?
yeah, very firm, like almost like an apple or something.
What?
Yeah, weird.
It's probably because they're not in season. Like, I guess that has something to do with, you know what I'm saying? How good of a fruit you're going to get if it's in season or not. Because the ones that are not in season, they're forcing those to grow, right?
And these, I don't know what's going on. And these grapes were humongous.
Those are always big.
I mean, like, it's like I was eating a plum or something. I've never had a grape that was that firm as well. You know what I'm saying?
Those are like that. What? Okay. Now she wants to come in.
Yeah, she smells food.
You just gonna let her work?
Yeah.
You're not gonna go get her? I'll go get her.
Get her to what? Put it in the garage. She's better off out there.
You're not gonna keep barking in the garage. You know, the dude we was talking about yesterday that be begging for money.
Mm-hmm.
He was on live all day yesterday. Oh my God, saying, I still need help. I'm not gonna beg for no money though, but I still need help, and there's my cash app. Well, I guess he heard what was going on, but he ain't stopping. He don't think there's anything wrong with it. He said he needs help, and he's gonna ask if he needs it. So,
especially if they keep on sending it.
And I didn't know he had over 200 and something thousand followers on TikTok. I didn't know he was that big. Yeah, she brought her to come into the house. Give me another napkin, please. Not that y'all care. I don't know if y'all gonna care or not. But, what's this daggone girl's name? Tommy Lee. Do you know who Tommy Lee is? She's one of the, I guess you would call it an actress on Love and Hip Hop. I forgot which one. But anyway, she came up with this, this business, right? And this is all alleged. She did it through this place called Famecast. I guess they help you get the business together and up and running. That's what I'm thinking that they do. And anyway, she came up with some I don't know what you call it, but she came up with a pair of glasses, okay, where you can accept phone calls. I don't know if you can make phone calls, but you can accept phone calls through them. And they started, and so I believe she put it out and everything. She got the patent. She got everything that she needs. And somebody, they went through the same people that she went through, and they did the same exact thing and took her idea. Basically, took her idea. I don't know if they did like one thing different. I don't know, but they went through the same company, took her idea, and then, trying to offer her a percentage. Like, what? Yeah, she's real mad. She's real mad. So, she's probably going to sue them. But this, happens so much. Like, why do people think that they can just take something that somebody created and have it for themselves? Like, I don't know. That's weird to me. That is so weird. Like, I could never see myself doing something like that. Never. It's crazy.
People want to be the business people, and they want to, do something, but they don't have talent, so they have to steal from other people because they don't have the creativity to come up with stuff on their own. But they have the resources and all that to have a business to where, you can make stuff happen.
But it just seems like it's always getting done to a black woman. All the time. In fashion, like especially in fashion, my God. Black women are always getting their designs and stuff taken by richer people. You know what I'm saying? You know? And they know, and I feel like they're a target. Honestly, this is my opinion, because they know that they don't have the funds possibly to take them to court. You know?
Yep.
So, yeah. She's upset.
So her product's still up for sale. So they both got the same product up for sale.
Exactly.
Further
Yeah.
explain this. Fame
Probably with somebody who had something to do with Fame Case.
They did.
I took my frames, I took my design, my cat I designed.
You know, like somebody in the on the.
They created it for me. They're audio Bluetooth frames. You can listen to your music. You can take a phone call from your lenses. From
Oh, you
your
can listen to
frames.
music too.
Created that, dropped it. They then went behind my back and had Paula to now push it as her own and change the name of my frames. It's bad business. I don't care how y'all feel about me or what y'all saying about me. Oh, there's a million one. There's not. There's not a million one audio Bluetooth glasses. And if
There's
they
none.
are,
I haven't
those
heard
are
of
the
it.
ones that I created. That cat eye look is what I created. And yes, I'm living. And to all the ignorant people in the back just like making it like, oh, she didn't. Yes, I did. And I have patent, my name, my lens, my shape, my style. To further explain this.
They gave it to some girl named Paula. Who is that?
Mhm.
I've been trying to figure it out all day.
Must be somebody else down with her.
My cat I designed to Famecast.
That's messed up.
Created it for me. They're audio Bluetooth frames. You can
So they got these other girls selling it too. They using her design for some, and using letting somebody else sell it.
Exactly.
Put her name on it too.
And give her a percentage. Maybe it hadn't come out yet. Maybe. Because I couldn't find where it already came out. I'm thinking maybe it didn't come out yet, but they got somebody else represented it. You know what I'm saying? Representing her creation. And maybe the other person came out with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're trying to offer her a percentage. Boy! Oh! But she has a lawsuit, most definitely. And she got the patent, and I hope she got a trademark. Like, why you gotta have all of that?
Because
Patent, trademark.
Because business cutthroat, people will take your stuff. Businesses be up and running, and they don't have nothing that's they be needing a hot product and stuff. So, and they be thirsty for it. So they see somebody else small and came out with something, shit, they gonna swoop on that and manufacture it bigger and try to make it better than yours and do it faster and cheaper.
Wow.
And change just enough on it to where they can, say it's theirs.
And you could have been working on that for half your life.
Yeah.
Just waiting to come out with it. And somebody steals it so quick. Like, oh my God. And a lot of times the smaller person, they don't win in the whatever lawsuit. They don't win. Because I guess because they don't have as much money as the company that stole it, or the person, whatever. Anyway, I hope she get her stuff back. But anyway, I found this. Did you know Jim Jones had a podcast?
No.
I had no clue. Anyway, they were talking about like urban clothing. Tell me the first urban clothing that you ever knew about growing up in Louisiana. He grew up in Louisiana. I grew up in Texas, Houston, Texas. The first urban clothing that you wore. Let me just say that.
It was either Carl Kanai or Fubu. I think it was Carl Kanai.
Wow.
I think it was Carl Kanai.
It was Carl Kanai?
I think
Dang,
so.
they didn't even mention Carl Kanai on here.
What is considered urban, boys? We didn't go to the Gap back in the 80s because it wasn't urban.
No, I'm saying like when Rockaware.
I know, but you're not listening to see. Rockaware made money off of creating the look that they
Rockaware. Did you ever wear Rockaware?
No.
I didn't either. Who was the
But it's called
creator
Urban.
of that? I know, but who was wasn't that
was
Jay-Z and
Dang that.
yeah, okay.
So hip hop was that. We didn't wear that shit. I never wore Rockaware at all.
He said he never wore it.
I'm not from the middle of the country. I'm from New York. I'm going to buy the shit that Rockaware was emulating. You heard? I'm going to buy the real Avirex. I'm going to go buy
Did
the
you hear
real
that?
Kawasuko jeans. I'm going to go buy the Nietzsche sweatsuit.
Who is a Nietzsche? Are they black designers?
Probably not.
Go buy the real elements that make you fresh. What Rockaware was doing was feeding the middle of America, and they got rich off that shit. You know what was the number one clothing line for a long
Listen
time?
to
Give me
this.
the real.
You know
Paco. Did you hear him say Paco? Do you remember Paco? Whatever happened to Paco? And was that black owned?
I don't know.
I know in Texas, in Houston, Texas, if you ever had on Paco, like first of all, we thought that it was Mexican. That was a Mexican brand. Y'all, if that was black, let me see if that was black owned. My God. Cause he just he said that was the first. He said that was
nobody wore Paco. What did he say that was the first?
No, people did wear Paco.
Bro, I don't know.
Most definitely.
Yeah, well maybe out here.
Hold up. Was Paco clothing brand black owned? Hell, wait. Is this?
You probably ain't even gonna find
That ain't even the right person.
You ain't even gonna find that shit. Paco.
Why you don't think I'm gonna find it? That was a big brand. I remember Paco. Wouldn't Paco have like patches on the jeans and stuff? Isn't that who did that? Y'all remember?
It would say Paco, and like I knew.
There you go. 90s. And I remember it was in the 90s Paco. Somebody selling it on Etsy, y'all. Hold up.
He used to be in City Trends, real tough.
The person's name is Paco what is that? Rabanne? Rabanne? Okay, so that is the same person who they mentioned up here. Okay, so Francisco Rabanita, what? Cuervo? Born February 1893, anyway, more commonly known under the pseudonym of Paco Rabanne, is a Spanish fashion designer who became known as Infant Terrible of the 1960s French fashion. Okay, so he was Spanish. I knew it. Okay, so it was not black owned.
But he ain't talking about black owned. He's talking about urban.
Oh, because that's urban too.
It don't matter. It? You can have urban line without you. You don't have to be black to have an urban line. Urban is just like
The number one clothing line for a long time, Paco. You know why? Because Paco was built making everything that hip hop was making. Paco jerseys, and they were the number one clothing line for years and years and years. I had Paco. You heard?
I never had Paco.
My dad was
number one.
Let's not get caught up in this street wear urban shit.
Maybe that was some New York shit.
Oh, okay. Okay. It probably was. It was like really bad.
I don't think Jim Jones understand what urban is. Paco was urban.
Why do you say Paco was
urban?
Urban
Is like urban is when you make it's like clothes like for us, by us, or maybe not for us, but maybe not by us, but clothes that's for us. You know, clothes that's like designed for the people in the inner cities and stuff, in the hoods. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's what they? I don't think that's what he designed them for.
That's what urban is.
I don't know. I don't think that's what he designed them for from the description.
But that's what
he was a French designer.
He wasn't making that for no white kids. Who was wearing Paco? It was like stuff that black people would wear.
Yeah.
I can remember I
just don't think it was made for us. I just think that we started wearing it.
I would be in City Trend or Marshalls or wherever trying to find something dope, a hidden treasure. And you might run across some Paco. It might be live. You like, oh shit, it's kind of dope. And then you see Paco on it. Be like, oh hell.
Exactly.
You say Paco on it. You know what I'm saying? I just was not rocking the Paco. I knew nothing about the style, what was in, what was out, and all of that. But I knew I wasn't wearing no Paco. We
wasn't rocking Paco either. We would, think it was soulful. That's what we called it, soulful. Yeah. And we thought that
like
only Mexicans wore
like leather patch, fake leather
jeans.
patches on the jeans and all kind of stuff like that. Yeah, it was like it was trying to be high fashion, but it was cheap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's it? Dang, you just made me forget what I was gonna say. Oh, us in Houston, Texas. Now, I can't speak for us. We were wearing skids back then. That was the early 90s, right?
Yeah.
We was wearing skids. Was very popular. Was skids a black owned? I know that was like a hip. That was urban too.
Yeah.
Skids were, because I remember the store in Sharpstown Mall.
Whatever we gravitate to, it becomes urban. If the urban people start rocking it, it's urban.
Oh, that's what makes it urban.
Yeah, it's urban now.
Okay. So yeah, we wore skids. What did y'all wear in Louisiana? Like, what was the most popular?
We went through this, the skids phase, but like Jabos was the biggest thing.
Jabos, yeah. We wore Jabos too. So it was skids, Jabos, and what else?
Tommy Hilfiger polos. You know what I'm saying? Pullovers.
We wore chick jeans. I don't know if that was urban or not. Maybe we made it urban because we would wear them. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't urban. I don't know.
They didn't even start using the term urban until, after people like Carl Kanai and Rockaway and all of this stuff. Fat Farm and FUBU. That's what gave birth to what they call urban, Making the clothes that we like, some deep pockets, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not so tight
baggy.
in the crotch. Yeah.
They was real baggy back then. Like, oh my goodness.
Remember jeans? Yeah, they was overboard with it. But it was because jeans prior to that, the crotch area was real little. The pockets was shallow. It was.
That's true.
That was whack. That's why I love Jabos. Ooh, they had the pockets was deep, especially the brand X Jabos with them straight pockets. Oh man.
Cross colors. They had a cross color store in Sharpstown Mall. I remember. When did cross colors? That was the early 90s too, wasn't it? Because it was like cross colors. It was right across the way from the skid store. I remember that they were like in competition.
Oh, y'all had a skid store?
We sure did. Skids need to come back. Those were comfortable. Those were like
pajama
joggers.
Pants. Those were pajama pants.
Exactly, yeah. But we wore them as pants.
Yeah, I mean, they were pants, but it was pajama pants like material kind of.
Yep. They were fleece. Ain't that what that is? Fleece. Well, you know what? They actually had different materials. Like different kinds of skids. They didn't just have one material, I remember.
It wasn't fleece.
Did they?
It was like thin. It was all plaid and stuff. And
it was a thin fleece.
It was made for dancing and shit.
Exactly. Like in the hammer days, we was doing the hammer. Yeah. Those was really hot back then.
Yeah. I bet, you can get loose and move in them, and they're not too hot because they thin as hell.
Yep. Oh, excuse me.
I had one pair, just because they was the style, but I didn't love the skids, and I put me in some bowls.
You didn't love skids?
Hell no. I felt like I was wearing pajamas to school. My bowls, you know what I'm saying? Me tuck in my polo, you know what I'm saying? Oh now we straight.
Yeah, I don't have too much to talk about today, but I just wanted to mention a couple of things. Did y'all hear about this 83-year-old lady, black woman, that got arrested because she didn't pay her trash bill?
She got arrested.
It was $77. And they came to her house and arrested her. Okay? She could barely get to the daggone car. Like, she was 83. I just thought that was like freaking crazy. They put her in handcuffs. You know what I mean? Yeah, they did. Some black officers came and got her from my house. Yep. And she was like, and how much is it going to cost to get out of, the jail that they was taking her to? They were like, $285. And she was like, like she did not have that. Like, who was going to come,
Man.
And get her.
You can go to jail for not paying your trash bill?
I guess so, from where she is. And they said it was the law. I was like, wow. It seems like that was just for a month. Like $77, wouldn't that? How much is trash? I don't know. I've never paid for trash, like a trash bill.
You go to jail for not paying a $77 trash bill?
Yeah. Who pays a trash bill? I've never even heard of that. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, we pay for this shit. It's
tied. No trash
I'm telling you, we paying for this shit. It's tied in with one of these bills.
You've seen it
trash
to where we pay for
I'm telling you, I know.
Well, I ain't never even heard of that. That's ridiculous. Anyway.
In America, you're supposed to be able to run up a tab and go in debt. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, this is the land of debt, right? You accumulate debt. Even the country itself is in debt. How the hell you take an 83-year-old woman to jail over a $77 debt? That been the job. I done quit my job right there. I need you to go arrest
Like,
this
if she didn't pay her trash
over
bill,
a
what makes
$77
y'all
debt.
think?
You know what I would have did if I was the cop who they trying to send me to go to arrest her? I would have went brought her the $77
Really?
so she could pay her life for
Exactly.
her damn trash. Like, come on, bro.
But I think it was too late by
How the
then.
hell you gonna arrest her 83? Shame on you. Have mercy on your soul.
Okay, there's one more thing, y'all. Okay, so there's this white girl on TikTok. And people, you know, they think that she's problematic. At first, when I first saw her, I thought she was cool. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that she was, you know, I don't even know what you call it, but she was cool. And she, you know, she hung around a lot of black people. She likes to be around black people, okay? Now, just let me tell you a little bit about her background. Her parents are white. Her mother is mixed with Spanish and white or something like that. Her dad is white. And her mother, I think her mother married a black man, okay? So he raised her from when she was, I think she said 6 months or something like that. He raised her. And, you know, he raised her around his mother, which is her grandmother, you know. She has black cousins and brothers and sisters. And, you know what I'm saying? She was raised around all black people, all right? So she's on TikTok. She's pretty famous. I forgot her name. Hold up.
Raised.
That's her. Y'all probably know who she is. It's called, her TikTok is Queen Lock 1989. Okay. So she had made this video, and honestly, y'all, I don't know what the video is right now, but I feel like she was being funny. But a lot of black folks did not, you know, they didn't like that. They didn't like, you know, what she said. But let me tell you what happened. Okay, so she's talking to her people, and she was like, you know, I love, you know, being around, you know, black people. You know, she loved black people. But when I get stopped by the police, I'm going to turn into a white girl, you know, and she starts to talk white or whatever. And y'all know what I mean when I say talk white, okay? So people are so mad at her. I mean, so mad, because they're like, how you going to want to, take part in the culture, be a part of the culture, but when you get stopped, then you want to change back. They were like, we can't do that. We got to be black at all times. We got to be black when, you know, we get stopped. And people are upset. And I see what they mean by that. But I think that she was just playing. Maybe she wasn't. I don't know. But she was saying it in a jokingly way. And I've heard other people say that before.
That's so childish in them to get mad at that.
I've heard people say that before. And nobody said anything to them. I've heard like comedians... Haven't you heard comedians say stuff like that?
And it's true. It's a fact. It ain't even a joke. It's a real deal. Now, what people getting mad about that for?
What's the real deal?
Just because she was raised, that people, you know what I'm saying, talk better to the police, they straighten up.
That's true, because who doesn't straighten up, though?
Some people are foolish enough to not talk crazy. They talk crazy to the cops, you know. They'll never learn.
But in certain situations, I feel like everybody changes according to, you know, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go to an interview, you're not going to be, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Yeah, like, I don't know how to, you're going to adjust to whatever environment that you're in, I feel. I don't feel like anybody is like 100% all the time one way. And I think we've talked about this on this channel before. You know, and I ain't even gonna lie. I found myself like when I be working like at whatever job, and I talk to you know, a white person, you know, somebody other than black, you know, I kind of, and I don't know if I still do this or not, but I know I've done it before. Change the way that, you know, I talk. You know, I'm not sure why, but yeah, I've done that before. Have you? Like, and even sometimes when I would talk to Spanish people, it was like I would get this Spanish twang or something while I was talking to them. It's weird, but it has definitely happened to me. And when I'm talking to somebody black, I feel like I'm more comfortable. I could be like, girl, and you know, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Because you're not saying nothing. Like, am I just crazy?
I mean, let me make sure I get this right. So she's half white, right?
What do you mean?
This
the girl
girl
is white. She's white.
Her
daddy is white.
And
her mama is white in or Spanish or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but she grew up around black people and she talked black normally. But when she gets stopped,
of what people would call black, I don't.
I
she has a twang to her voice. Yeah,
I'm real.
She has a twang.
I'm not gonna play a word game and act like I don't know what talking black and
right,
talking white
exactly.
is. If you're offended, you fly away. I don't care. But that's people like, come on, how you? That's what you call crab in the bucket mentality, right? That's why I don't. You know, it's a lot of people. You know, I don't like a lot of black folks' ways. I don't like it, and that's one of them. You know,
what?
She can't. She's supposed to. You know, shame on. Like, let's get mad at her for talking white around the cops so she can get treated better, so she don't get treated bad like black people do. Let's get mad at her about that. Like, for real. Like, people like that, man, that's low vibration energy. I won't have time to take.
I don't think you understand.
Even be around them, like thinking like that.
I don't think you understand. They're like, if you want to be a part of our culture, be a part of our culture.
She is a part of the culture.
At all times.
But to your detriment? To her detriment?
Because of how we get treated.
She supposed to sit up there and talk black so the cop could treat her like a black girl when she could talk white and get treated like a white girl? Like, come on now, let's be for real.
I can see how that could be offensive. Especially if you're friggin', you know, telling your audience about it and most of your audience is black. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand.
She got a wild card she can play. She's a white girl on the inside. So she can pull out the white girl card. That's her damn card to pull out. Can't get mad at her for that. That's gangster. That's pimpstress. That's how you play the world. That's how you get by. You gotta know how to play this shit. You can't be out here being stupid. She know how to play it. That's a player. You can't do nothing but applaud that where I'm from. Shout out to her for knowing how to goddamn play her cards and use
She's
what
from
she
Louisiana.
Got. Okay then.
She live, I think she live in Baton Rouge. I know y'all know who this girl is. Here. Her. I think she lives in Baton Rouge.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I can see how people.
That's crab in the bucket mentality to me. No, don't be do. You keep on talking like you know. You don't be do. Come on now. Yeah, come on. That's that old field nigga talk.
I do agree with you know, her kind of switching the script. You know what I'm saying? When the police come, because I know I do. I sure do. I could have been, you know, cussing and doing all kind of stuff before, you know, it's time for me to talk to this police officer and I straighten it on up.
Yeah, anybody with some sense will straighten it up. Can't get mad at nobody for that. But
does straighten it up mean that you have to...
To them, you ain't keeping it real. Oh, you ain't keeping it real. Keep on talking like this. Man, shit so stupid. I can't stand it. It's like that. Ugh.
But does straighten it up mean that you just become a totally different...
You do what you got to do to get by. Some people don't have that ability. You can't be no comedian. But some people can. So, you know... Whatever. Okay. Now, when you're dealing with the police, man, that's a savage beast. You got to do what you got to do to survive. Everybody don't even survive encounters with the cops. Like, we all know that. Like, your life is literally on the line when you come in contact with a damn cop. You gonna get mad at her for talking white. Man, shut your stupid ass up. That's why I don't like people.
So you don't even see where they're coming from?
No.
At all?
No, that's field nigga talk. I don't like that. I don't agree with that. No, you sound stupid.
I don't know. I see. I see where people coming from when they say that, though. I really do. Like, basically, she want to be black when it's convenient for her, but when it's not convenient, she don't want to do that no more.
No, that's bullshit.
And yes, it is. That's what that is.
She is who she is. When the damn cops stop her ass, then she puts on the chameleon suit to be somebody that she not to survive her encounter with that savage beast. She ain't trying to be shit.
And I understand that too. I do. I understand that too. I do. But I understand both sides, basically. I do. Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, it is what it is. She's standing her ground, though. I bet you that she is standing her ground. She ain't letting nobody move her from her position at all. Oh, and another thing she said that was controversial was about she had put out a video. She was like, I want all the white people to speak up and say if you've ever said the N-word. And she got a lot of flack for that. I'm not sure why. Because they twisted her words and said that she said that white people are allowed to say the N-word. But that's not what she said. She said she was calling out white people and saying, if you've ever said it before, say, if you said it. Because she said she feels like it's a lot of people her color, okay? Saying that they've never said it. It's never come out of their mouths. And she just said she doesn't believe that. Because she said she said it before. Allegedly. Okay? So, anyway. I just think that people are mad at her just for the simple fact she's a white girl. And, she sound like how she sound. And she hang around with them black folks. And some people just don't like that. Period. Just that. They don't like it.
Haters.
So. Anyway, I'm gonna stop it right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. How'd you like it didn't seem like you enjoyed it as much as you did last time.
It was straight.
That was good to me. They could have stuffed them a little bit more with more meat and cheese and stuff, but it's all good. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I already edited the reaction and it will be out today on Yummy Reacts channel, which is linked at the top of the description box. I think I'm gonna put it out at like 5 or 6, something like that. So, stay tuned for that. I can't wait to get y'all feedback. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do what? Thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We gotta hurry up. For everyday videos. Hey, hey, and we will see you guys on tomorrow. Peace.
Y'all come back now.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.